Good morning. Good afternoon. Good morning. Whatever you want to call it. I don't care. I don't make the rules. It's morning for me. Why is this like kind of dark today? Okay, that's too dark. Huh. I guess one of my light bulbs died. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Blue Witch presents Coffee Break with Laura González. Hello, quesada. Where's my quesadilla? Quesada and Richard, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you all have a good morning and that you're. Hi, Richard. We miss you so terribly on Monday. Even other people ask, like, "Where's Richard?" And I'm like, I don't know. It's so good to see you all. I just put some lotion on my hands because, oh my God, it's dry and yes, I use the same lotion on my face that I use on my hands. And I've been using the same lotion forever and not too shabby for 51. Anyway, we're going to do oracles today. So we have the V Tarot that we're going to use as an oracle. And we do have the Gospel of Aradia because it's a great oracle. And we have the Queen of the Moon oracle. We're just going to do 3 today. I have a lot to do. I have a lot going on in my life. So this coffee break is going to be a short one. That's what I'm saying right now. I don't know how long we're going to go, but hopefully not a half an hour. We started doing these coffee breaks. They were 5 minutes. 5 minutes. And now they're like 25 minutes. And then sometimes it's a half an hour. And it's not your fault. It's my fault because I love you and I love being with you and I spend time with you and we're chatting about things. Hello, Russo, Annette. And so we're gonna pull some oracles and see what information we have for today. We have a lot of announcements to do about Blue Witch. Bluewitch.org. All of the things are on bluewitch.org. Let's see what the Queen of the Moon Oracle has to say for us. Let's breathe. I invite you to breathe with me so you can ground and center. They say 3 deep breaths are enough. May the divine let us see what we need to see today and that information be used for the greater good. This one stuck to my hand. And so we are reading this one. Hello de Andrea Fernanda. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We have blossoming, but we also have the bottom of the deck because I don't know why I turned it over and the bottom of the deck was like, hey. Hey. So we got two cards from the Queen of the Moon Oracle, okay? The first one is blossoming. Blossoming. And the message is, let me move this bottom. It feels like it's on the way. Blossoming. Okay, the flower moon blossoming. Here it is. And it reads, do not give up. You have planned for this. Take no notice of what others think or say about you. Open and rise. Someone around you might be jealous of your success. Mark your victories. So, do not give up. You have planned for this. Take no notice of what others think or say about you. Open and rise. Someone around you might be jealous of your success. Mark your victories. And the affirmation, I joyfully blossom and I feel no fear. I joyfully blossom and I feel no fear. All right, so the second card is acceptance. acceptance. And let's see what it says. Acceptance of the current situation is the first step to change. The past does not exist. The future hasn't happened. There is only right now. So that's the card of acceptance. Acceptance of the current situation is the first step to change. The past does not exist and the future hasn't happened yet. There is only right now. And the affirmation is I accept where I am and who I am right now. That's a beautiful affirmation. I accept where I am and who I am right now. So that is the first, well, the first two oracle cards. My glasses are too dirty. And I wanted to remind you all, or Decolonizing the Goddess class is going to be on Sunday. Please join us. It's going to be a really good class. Not because I teach the class, because the theme, the Teteo, the goddess that we're going to be talking about is a very interesting and important one, is the frost deity. Um, Andrea says, reminds me of the gem you dropped last night, Laura. Don't judge yourself, know yourself. I don't know where that came from, but I'm glad you all caught it. We were doing a energy self-defense class last night, and that come out of my mouth. Don't judge yourself, know yourself. Um, and yeah, it's one of those things that just comes out of you when you're teaching, and you're like, "What did I say? What?" Anyway, guys, the class on Itztlacoliuhqui. It's such a hard name to say. They are the frost deity, and they are kind of like a gender bender energy, because in the past they were feminine and then they were made into masculine, and but the gender is not necessarily like the main focus of our class, but the meaning of the frost and the 120 days of stillness and quiet, and how that affects us as humans, and how our ancestors knew about this and they observed the 120 days, and all the traditions and all that. So it's going to be a great class. And I was kind of in awe because the card of the year is the Hermit, and they have some common places that are interesting. So we're going to tap into all that. If you don't know where to sign up for the class, bluewitch.org, bluewitch.org, then you go to the learning section, and then the Colonizing the Goddess is right there on the drop menu. Um, bluewitch.org. You can find the class right there, and certainly come to the class and learn about yourself. What's going on with you in winter? How do you have a relationship with winter? And I swear to you, a minute ago, I was telling my husband the work is going to still be there. I still have the winter blues. I started yesterday, and nothing is going to go away if I don't work today. I always have tomorrow. Today, I need to take care of myself. And so it is bluewish.org, and right there, the Colonizing the Goddess. It's going to be Sunday at 7 p.m. Let's see, where's our second oracle. And our second oracle is reconciliation and dreams. I'm gonna read the top and the bottom. The one that I choose and then the bottom. So this is the one I chose, and this was the bottom of the deck. Why not? We're doing oracles anyway. So the first one is reconciliation. Reconciliation. Here it is. Reconciliation. There is a difference between reconciling and continuing a relationship. I said that a million times before. There is a difference between reconciliation and continuing a relationship with one whose energy is unforgiving. Reconciliation takes energy and willingness on both sides. Take time to heal. Forgive yourself. Bringing the disparate together is not an easy task. The rough to the smooth, the truth to the mask. Bringing two wills to accord, two hearts to simpatico, to find peace in the reunion, trust that is true reconcilia. I don't know how she rhymes simpatico with reconcilia, but um, that's not the main thing of the card. I'm just thinking out loud about languages. All right, so reconciliation. There is a difference between reconciling and continuing a relationship with one whose energy is unforgiving. Reconciliation takes energy and willingness on both sides. Take time to heal. Forgive yourself. Bringing the disparate together is not easy task. The rough to the smooth, the truth to the mess. Bringing two wills to accord, two hearts to simpatico, to find peace in the reunion, to trust is true reconcilio. Hello, Rubio, Rosa, and Euphoria. And then Euphoria is going to say, what's up? There it is. What's up? All right, dreams. I had a dream last night that you're never going to believe. I'm going to write about it and then I'll share with you later. Dreams are a normal, healthy part of the sleep cycle. Acknowledging our dreams or dreaming selves can help us both open to and deepen our relationship with the divine. Take particular heed of recurring dreams. We live another life under different skies. When we close our eyes at night, there we create our own hell or paradise. A little of us transforms every night, a little of us dies. And yet, upon waking, find Diana has blessed a new us in a new guise. What a beautiful, beautiful card. So, dreams are a normal, healthy part of the sleep cycle. Acknowledging our dream selves, I cannot say that. Let me try again. Acknowledging our dreaming selves can help us both open to and deepen our relationship with the divine. Take particular heed of any recurring dreams. Hello, AJ. So, we live another life under different skies. When we close our eyes at night, there we create our own hell or paradise. A little of us transforms, every night a little of us dies. And yet, upon waking, find Diana has blessed a new us in a new guise. Spanglish Lance Shakespeare has joined. Hi, Spanish Lance Shakespeare. Welcome. Dreams are so beautiful. I try to take my wand with me to dream work, but it's a hit or miss. Um, like I was telling you, and I'm gonna write about it maybe later today, maybe tomorrow. The dream that I had last night, it was not a dream, and I remember my mom saying, sometimes dreams are very unique and prophetic, and sometimes a dream is just a dream. And my mom had to remind me that quite often because sometimes I had very terrible dreams. Um, but this was not a dream. This was definitely, certainly a message of something that I'm sure it happened in real life. It happened in real time, and I was allowed to see it, and it was beautiful. So I already told you about the Colonizing the Goddess on Sunday the 12th at 7, and we're gonna have our community circle. Come to the mitote. We're gonna have a community circle. We're gonna get so. Oh, Karina! Hi, Karina. Karina says I'm so excited for the class. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a very exciting class, and uh, And Richard says, I've had a few dream messages lately. Yeah, there's something. I mean, we're still in the darkest time of the year or dark half of the year, and our psychic abilities are very much awakened and working hard. And I think we are very sensitive right now and kind of hyper focusing because in my opinion what I think that happens is, you know, when you walk into a dark room and your eyes need to adjust and then you start seeing things that you couldn't see before. I think because we are on the dark side of the year, at least here in the northern hemisphere, I think that our eyes are catching up, or eyes, or mind's eyes, or um, divining eyes, or psychic eyes, are seeing a lot more than we normally see when there's light. And yeah, it has to do with the season. Hello, Karen. All right, folks, we have um, our last oracle for the day. But I was telling you about the community circles. We come together, we gather, we witness each other, we hold space for each other, we help each other grow just by being um, in a place of vulnerability and acceptance and zero judgment. And they are confidential and they are unique. And I bring some prompts to talk about, like for example, this time we're going to talk about the beginning of the year. Um, but I'm just there to participate just like you. And I really encourage every single one of you to come and witness and give yourself the opportunity to be on one of those circles at least once. While we're on topic, has anybody tried African dream roots? I never have. Does that help with like psychic abilities? Let's see. All right, folks. Last oracle card for today. And I'm also so excited to see Karina because she starts her apprenticeship next month. I haven't had an apprentice in a long time, like we're doing with Karina, so it's exciting. And what is this apprenticeships, you may ask? Well, me taking a student, an apprentice, that is going to be working with me, shadowing me, you know, for any given time. Sometimes it's 6 months when they're doing tarot. And if they're doing like spell work and that kind of stuff, it'd be 6 months. And because Karina wants the whole thing, we're doing a whole year. And I'm so excited. All right, folks, last uh, oracle for today. The Four of Jars. Hello, Summers Doll. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So we have the Four of Jars, which is this guy right here. Jars. Okay. Three of Jars. Four of Jars. Wait a minute. Here he is. So you can see him larger, larger, the guy. And he came right side up. So Four of Jars right side up, which is telling us you have lost heart. What? You have lost heart. A situation you find yourself in has become immensely boring, but you got yourself into this situation, so it stands to reason that you have the tools to extract yourself or rediscover the love that originally compelled you. I have never interpreted the Four of Cups like that, but I am always open and willing to learn how other authors interpret, and that is quite an interesting take. I never thought of that. So, you have lost heart. a situation you find yourself in has become immensely boring, but you got yourself into this situation, so it stands to reason that you have the tools to extract yourself or rediscover the love that originally compelled you. And like we said, we was gonna be doing the bottoms. The bottom is, I'm stubborn. I want to take out the glasses, but no. The Ten of Wands, and this one came out reverse. Ten of Wands reverse. So let's see what the wands have to say for us. Reverse in this case. Pentacles, Wands. Five of Wands. 8, 9, 10. The Ten of Wands, which is this beautiful wearing leggings bee. That looks almost like a hornet, but what do I know? And it came reverse for us, right? The Ten of Wands reverse. The burden that you feel has seeped into your body, and your health might be suffering as a consequence. The weight that you carry is too much for your shoulders. You must find a way to unburden yourself. Delegate or share how you feel with those that you trust and love. They kind of complement each other, no? The other one is like find the love for what you're doing because you're bored, and now it's like you're doing too much, like delegate or find help. I think they kind of complement each other. That's definitely a beat. Thank you, Euphoria. So that's definitely a bee wearing some very stylized leggings. And the message is the burden that you feel has seeped into your body, and your health might be suffering as a consequence. The weight that you carry is too much for your shoulders. You must find a way to unburden yourself, delegate, or share how you feel with those that you trust and love. So there you have it, folks. Lots of good messages and lots of um, information that I told you about, um, events that are happening, the classes this weekend, the community circle is at the end of the month. We, of course, are going to be part of the full moon ceremony for Circle Sanctuary. And we have our first workshop already out for you to purchase your tickets. Our very first workshop, which is going to be Xochiquetzalli, or Radical Self-Love, or Radical Love, or Radical Beauty, I'm sorry, our Radical Beauty. Xochiquetzalli, our Radical Beauty, is going to be on February 9th. Is the anti-Valentine's Day workshop. And we're going to be working with the energies of Xochiquetzalli and learning about beauty and beauty standards and all the BS of society, trying to hold on to aspirational standards that are unreal and how that affects our spirit, and so on and so forth. There's going to be a really good workshop, and that's going to be on the 9th. Early bird special is 75, as you know. So if you want to catch the early bird tickets, the time is now. The time is now. And you find it on bluewitch.org/workshops. And by the way, I want to say thank you. Thank you to the people that send donations every so often. I get, a donation, for a cup of coffee or whatever. And especially thank you for the people who has been sending donations for Uno, the Uno Fund. As you know, not only we lost our puppy, but we max our cards. So thank you for all the people that has been sending, whom have been sending donations for Uno. So you can send us at Venmo Blue Witch, Cash App, $0 Blue Witch 1, or on Zelle, bluewitch at bluewitch.org, or on my phone number for Zelle, 630-506-1758. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you when I see you. By the way, we're going to come back to patch and offer some offerings. We got to do some offerings of patch. So stay tuned for that. Um, and until we meet again, you are loved. Bye bye.